What's up, y'all? Hey, what's up, Salsa Salsa? What's up, Mara? Hey, Derek. Hey, 13 Goddess. Hey, Q. What's up with y'all? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Okay, so I know a lot of y'all are very curious as to what's going on with my mouth. As y'all can see, I still got a little weirdo action going on. I looked like a crackhead the other day. That's why I didn't go online. I was like, no, sorry, Bob. My lips was going in two different directions. My bottom lip was going this way and my top lip was going that way. And I was like, weirdo gang ain't finna clown me. So, like, yeah, I'm good. I had surgery on my mouth for those of y'all who weren't aware of that. So I'm still dealing with some swelling, some pain. They got me on a real strong pain killer though, cause mid surgery the anesthesia stuff had wore off, and I had started like feeling it, and I was in there tripping. I was like, yo. And they were like, oh my God, your teeth are so strong. I bust out laughing because I was like, really? My teeth are strong? You have really strong bones. Okay. Mara, I recommend that you go out of the country to get it, girl. Because let me tell you, in America, for what they just did to my mouth, America had quoted me, I think, $10,000. And I just got this shit done for $600. What they told me was going to cost me 6,000 US dollars. I got done for 600 over here. So, honey, if you don't do anything else, at least go to Mexico, because outside of here in South America where I am, Mexico is the next best thing. Mexico is known for having really good dental and LASIK surgery, eye surgery. So that's the next place I would have went if they would have been tripping over here. Like even now, with me having the little basic surgery that I mean, it wasn't basic. It really wasn't. Like it wasn't. Um, they literally rebuilt like a whole side of my freaking jaw. But for the if they would have started tripping over here, that's why I would have went. I would have went to Mexico because they next on the list as far as pricing. So like I said, I got quoted $10,000 in America. Actually, I believe it was $10,000 just for one part of it. It was another quote they gave me for something else. I think altogether it came to like $12,000 or $13,000, but it was ridiculous. It was freaking ridiculous, and they wasn't even talking about doing all the stuff that they did here. They took me, put me in a X-ray thing. You know how they X-ray all of your stuff in America? They emailed me the X-ray so I could see. I ain't never had them do nothing like that before. Hey, Kevin. Y'all see my lip still kind of flicked. Don't talk about me, okay? And this part of my jaw is swollen, like Hunchback Notre Dame type swole. Y'all see that? Look like somebody socked me in the jaw. And my lip still kind of, you know what I'm talking about? Because it's swollen bad, bad, bad. But anyways, yeah, America is bullshit. When it comes to healthcare, don't even attempt that. I talked to a lady at the she's from the UK. She came out here to get her eye surgery because she said over in the UK they had told her that she was gonna lose her sight. She was at the same place that I went to go and do my laser thing. Like right now they treating me for dry eyes. But I was talking to her because she spoke really good English. And she was telling me that over in the UK, they had told her to go to America because she was supposed to lose her sight in her eyes. She came out here to South America. They ran a test and everything on her, and the dude gave her the fucking surgery and cleared her eyes up. She was in there crying, y'all, talking to me about the shit. She was like, they told me I was going to lose my sight. I'm only 60 years old. They told me I would be blind by the time I'm 65. And my sight was getting so bad to where I couldn't even drive anymore. The lady was just pouring out her poor heart. She went in there for that fucking surgery, and she said she was able to drive without her glasses. Her husband let her drive a couple of days after the surgery. She said she didn't even need her glasses. And that was for glaucoma. and some other shit she said she had. But anyways, so here's what I'm gonna do today, right? Because y'all know I'm gonna get active over on Patreon and thank you to everybody who's subbing to the Patreon channel. But what I'm gonna do is from now on, when we have like a reading that's like really like extensive, I'm just gonna do an extended reading over on Patreon, and that is gonna be for the VIPs, for the people who are doing the $10 one, and the $5 is support, of course, but the $10 tier is still going to get their bi-weekly reading. But the $25 tier, which is the VIP tier, and that's monthly for those of y'all wondering, I'm going to get really, really active over there. I've actually taken some of the videos that I have on YouTube down, the ones that could be considered controversial, and I'm going to give access to those videos to you guys over on Patreon for the VIPs. That way, if anybody happen to come across my content and they get triggered, because y'all know Cynthia's in a lot of my videos, y'all know what's going on with her right now, y'all know the internet is in a freaking uproar, and I don't know, it's like attack mode on women at this moment. At least that's how I feel. So I'm just going to steer clear and cover my butt as much as I can. And any videos that I have on YouTube that be like all my black community readings, you'll see that those are gone. There are no more black community readings on YouTube. If you want those videos, you want access to those videos, you're going to have to go over to Patreon. Yeah, Patreon is dope. Hey, Cynthia, she in here, by the way. That video that I have, if BM are Satan, according to the Bible, where I break down in the Bible what God say about black men and their behavior, that's going to be over on Patreon. What would black men do if they didn't have access to Becky? That's going to be over on Patreon. All of those videos are going to be over on Patreon, okay? Because I don't know what YouTube is on right now. And it's not that, you know, I'm running or anything like that. It's just that right now, with me still being a smaller channel and still trying to build things up for you guys, I'm just going to have the videos over on Patreon so you guys can still have access to everything, okay? So I know that might be inconvenient for some, but I got to do what I got to do, okay? So anyways, we going to see what happened with this reading. If it get crazy, we going over on Patreon. It's straight like that. We going on Patreon anyway, but you know what I'm saying? If this reading get thick, this is what we going to be talking about. So, what's up with Weirdo Gang, Big Mom, y'all? I hope this ain't one of them readings about we need to move around, because them readings be making me emotional. And like, seriously, I'm going to be honest, I really don't feel like crying today. Like, I don't. And I'll be low-key crying and shit, and I don't... Like, I'm already over here looking like the hunchback on one side of my face. I don't need to be over here crying and looking hunchbacky. You know what I'm saying? They just don't go together. You feel me? What else going on with Weirdo Gang, Big Mom? Uh-oh. What we said we didn't want, sort of. Okay. So, the first card that came up for you guys is Suffering in Silence. You know, before we even go any further, let me just say this real quick about this whole suffering and silence situation. A lot of you know that I have not been gone from America for a long time. Thank you, Q. I appreciate that, girl. My mouth is over here doing the crackhead, okay? But like I said, that's my dental surgery, so don't judge me. Okay. About the suffering and silence situation, though, a lot of you guys know that I have not left the U.S. for a really, really long time. I've only been gone from the U.S. for about, what, almost 2 months. And just me talking to people that are still in the U.S., a.k.a. like my children, friends, family, and people like that I do communicate with, it's really sad, right? I haven't even really got 100% comfortable with everything as far as the prices and the neighborhoods and going out and dating and, you know, getting to know everything and the culture and the language and everything like that. But last night I was sitting here and I was talking to my son. I had talked to my son for about an hour. And after I got off the phone with him, I just broke down because, you know, he's working hard every day. And all he do is complain, mama, I can't save no money. Ma, I did this. Ma, I tried to go and buy this and it cost that. And it's just really sad. Even though I haven't been away from America for that long, like this so hit different now. This suffering and silence sort of hit different for me now, because I've always been a very isolated person. I'm not one of the type of people that be up in people's face and stuff like that. But hearing people complaining about basic necessities, I'm out here buying, 4 packs of toilet paper for 90 cents. I'm out here buying big ass family size rolls of paper towels for $1. The other day, after I got done with my surgery, they told me I needed to eat soup. So I went and bought the ingredients for soup. I went to the butcher and gave him $2 to get some chicken wings. Girl, I get back here to the fucking house. This man done gave me 24 whole chicken wings for $2. I couldn't even believe, like, I had to take the chicken and separate it and bag it in different, because I'm like, am I even going to be able to eat all this damn chicken by the time it's time for me to go? I'm talking about the whole wing, not the little wingettes, not the ones they cut, and the whole wing. $2. So this suffering in silence is hitting different today. Maybe it's because I was emoting last night. I don't know. But we got Triumph. Yes, 24 whole damn wings for $2. $2. Two of our dollars. I was like, stop playing with me. Went to the damn grocery store. Don't even remember what I paid there, but it wasn't much. I think it was like $6. I got onions, portobello mushrooms. I got a thing with the vegetable, all the different types of vegetables. I got the pasta. I got the what else did I buy? I bought like 3 different types of seasonings, like herbs and stuff. $6. $6 y'all. This just hit different. Now that I'm not in America no more, this shit right here hit different. This hit different. Okay? But next we have Triumph. And then we have Stand Your Ground. We have Partnerships and Alliances. And to complete this sentence, we have Recognition and Reward. Okay? So, for those of you who are in this energy where you kind of isolated, maybe in hermit mode, maybe not really feeling like you have anybody to have your back, not really having a solid support system, a solid foundation, people you can depend on, people you can talk to, people who, genuinely have your back. Like one of my biggest things, and this has been an issue, I think probably for most of my life, is not having anybody who genuinely give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll get people who will be like, hey, how you doing? Or, whatever. But for the most part, like majority, and I'm not talking about people that I interact with on a regular basis, but like majority of people, they be like, hey Queen, how you doing? And I'll be like, oh, I'm all right. Then I'll be like, okay, now let me tell you what the fuck going on. Like everybody look at me for the answers. Everybody come to me to help them solve their problems. Everybody come to me to, help them, figure things out. What's going on in my relationship, pull some cards and tell me what's going on with this and what's going on with that. But to be honest, I don't really have a really strong support system to where I can call somebody and just be on the phone boo-hooing like, oh my God, girl, this is going on in my life. Blah, blah, blah. A handful, not even a handful, a couple people I can call and do that with. So for those of you who may be feeling like you don't really have that strong support system, you don't really have people that have your back, Spirit is encouraging you to be strong, okay? And just understand that sometimes our help comes from on high. It's not necessarily always a physical human person that's going to come in and be your comfort. It's not always going to be your friend or your mother or your sister or your brother or whoever that's going to come in and be your support system. Sometimes your comfort is going to have to come from within. And I know that's kind of sucky because like it's 8 whole fucking billion people in the earth. It's like, why do we have 8 billion people if I can't find 1 genuine, 2, 3 genuine people, or even 100 genuine people that I can depend on? But in real life, y'all, authenticity is going extinct, and being real is like illegal now. You know what I'm saying? With so many negativities attached to like everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't say anything to anybody no more. Everybody's sensitive. You can't discipline your children. You can't, voice how you feel in your relationship. You can't tell people that you're lonely. You know what I mean? I watched a video yesterday where there was like this little 14-year-old girl. I think her name was like Roro Chuka, Roro something. 14-year-old girl was depressed. She was on YouTube. This was a while ago, like back when like YouTube was like not really popping like that. But the girl was on YouTube and she was depressed, and so she was coming online and vent and tell people like, hey, I guess she didn't really have nobody to have her back. So she was like, hey, like I'm depressed, I'm going through stuff, I'm having the thoughts about, unaliving myself. Do y'all know these people on YouTube encouraged her to jump off her building, and she did it, toe tag herself on the live stream? I don't even know what to say about this generation, what's happening in the world these days. I feel like a lot of us are going to have to look within for support, for comfort, for answers, for understanding, for peace. I just don't see a lot of that happening in the world anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's the world is such a scary place. And then, I don't mean to rant, right? But there's so many things I've been noticing being out here in South America, culturally, how different we are. Like here, it almost like in America, right? You could be walking down the street and you could say, hey, good morning to somebody, and they'll mean mug you. They'll look at you like, or you'll be in the store, or, trying to do your job or shop or whatever, and they'll just be nasty. And you be thinking to yourself, especially when you're very energy sensitive, you be like, well, gosh, like, girl, go home and get some D, or, figure it out, girl, go to counseling. Here, it's almost like you see the men and the women working together. Like, I noticed something the other day. I was sitting at the little cafe and I was drinking my little cappuccino and I was watching. And early in the daytime, you see all the fathers with their kids, like around getting out of school time and all that. You see all the dads with their kids. When you go to the shops and the stores, you see the women. Then when it get dark, you see all the women with the children, and you see all the men at all the shops and the stores and the butchers and stuff. I'm like, oh. I said, these motherfuckers is balancing. They working shit out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much stuff that I'm starting to see that's making me undo the thoughts that I had or have about the world based off of my experience in America. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time really being out of America. So now I'm starting to soften. I'm starting to have a lot of empathy for Americans, because now I'm starting to understand that they've been programmed to be effed up the way that they are. This is not a worldwide thing. It's an American thing. Suffering and violence and not working together, and the men and the women fighting, and the YouTube wars and the battling and the cussing and the fighting. This is not a worldwide thing, at least from what I'm seeing. Anyways, we have deception and envy, okay? We have conflict and defeat. We have material and spiritual prosperity, obstacles and challenges, and to complete this sentence, we have power, okay? So Spirit is letting us know that there are some things that are coming towards a lot of you guys that are going to be difficult. I don't think these are going to be things that are necessarily going to like unalive you or nothing like that. But these will be some obstacles. It will be some things that's going to make you kind of feel defeated in some areas. I don't know, maybe you might lose your job, or, they put a foreclosure notice on your house, or, something crazy like that happens. Spirit is still encouraging you to be strong, okay? No matter what, be encouraged. I don't know why these Christian songs keep jumping in my head. No matter what's going on, you make it all right. But you gotta stay strong. Okay? Be strong no matter what. No matter what obstacles come your way, no matter what you see happening around you, be strong, be encouraged. Know that everything is going to work out. For those of you who are able to pack your things and move around, please do so. I'm still getting a very strong energy that people need to be moving around. Nobody should be sitting in one spot waiting on anything to happen. Nobody should be sitting in one. First of all, That's not human nature anyway. Why do you think there's so many people that are depressed out here? So many people unaliving themselves. So many people unaliving their families. So many people picking up, assault rifles and running up in places and taking as many people as they can out before they take themselves out. They're miserable. Misery loves company. Like sometimes, instead of just sitting around and succumbing to anxiety, succumbing to depression, succumbing to mental illness, it's best to just pack a bag and move around. Sometimes that's all people really need. They don't need medicine. They don't need Ritalin. Some of y'all don't have ADHD. Some of y'all just need to move the fuck around. Like seriously. And we gonna talk about these same asylums and women too. The history of that. Because Big Mama been in my ear about that shit. Okay? Throat chakra came in sideways. Tell me more, Big Mama. What else you want me to holler at weirdo game? Spiritual strength came in sideways. I'm gonna show y'all. Give me a second. Let me get him out. Let me get these messages out. These are all coming in sideways. Okay. Whatever, girl. Here go y'all struggles. Let me see what y'all having issues with. Looks like it's coming on out of there. Okay. All right. So the first thing that came in sideways is throat chakra. You guys might be struggling with communication. Maybe somebody around you is struggling with communication. Somebody got something to say and they ain't getting it out for God's sakes. Okay, somebody could be stumbling over their words. Somebody could be wanting to talk to you. There could be a conversation that needs to be had. There could be a situation that needs to be worked out. But something here with somebody's throat chakra is having a difficult time. It's not completely blocked. So some of you could actually be in communication with whomever this is, but you aren't getting down to the nitty gritty. Okay, you ain't laying it on the floor. You ain't talking about the true, real issues that's going on here. Okay, whatever those issues may be. The next thing that came in sideways is fertility. Okay, so growth. Okay, communication, growth, getting ourselves on a firm foundation. Shit, that came in sideways too. Okay, so having a firm foundation, being steady, knowing what we know, understanding what we understand, being able to communicate well. This is the issue with you and someone. Okay. Next, we have spiritual strength. This also came in sideways. So some of you guys may be doubting this spiritual journey. Some of you could be questioning spirit. Real quick, I'm going to tell y'all, and this is a little bit embarrassing, what I'm about to tell y'all. But there was a time when me and spirit was beefing so bad to where, like, I used to sit and I used to get fucked up, right? Because I didn't understand what was happening to me on my spiritual path. I didn't understand what was going on my journey. Spirit wouldn't give me no answers to nothing. Y'all, it didn't matter what the hell I asked. I wouldn't get nothing. It was complete silence. It was utter silence. And I used to be so frustrated. I used to be so upset. I used to be so angry. I remember I used to sit and I used to cry. And I used to be like, Spirit, if this is what you did to Jesus, I don't know how Jesus didn't hate you. I don't know how the disciples didn't hate you. I don't know how you weren't hated by so many. It made me understand like atheisms and stuff. Like, not like I don't believe there's not a source, but it made me understand how some people sometimes on this journey, it can be so frustrated. It's so big, right? It's so many kinks and terms and ups and downs and lefts and rights and confusions and tower moments and this and that and family issues and death and poverty. It's so much that comes with it, where sometimes you just want to know, where are we going? What is this leading to? What is the end game? What is going to be the reward at the end of all of this, right? I already grew up in poverty. I already had to grow up with crazy parents. I already had to grow up in situations where I had to protect my own self. I had to man up when I shouldn't have had to be in masculine energy. I had bad marriages. I've conquered narcissism. I've almost got toe tagged by boyfriends. I've been in terrible relationships. I've had men beat me upside my head. Where are we going? What does all of this mean? And then spirit give you radio silence. It can cause extreme frustration. And I feel like this right here It's what I'm getting coming in sideways. I feel like some of y'all may be a little frustrated on this journey. It may not be big like mine was, with the whole, I don't understand. Why did you do this to Christ? You said it was your only begotten son. Like, I was going crazy, right? But I can understand how sometimes the journey can have you so confused to where you just don't know what to believe no more. You just don't know what to trust. You don't want to touch the Bible. You don't want to read the Quran. You don't care about Hinduism. You don't care. You're just like, whatever. Like, you give me the answers. I don't want to read no damn book. You show me. Fuck that. Give me real life stuff. Okay? And next we have solitude. Okay? And I feel like a lot of you need to be in solitude right now, or you are. Okay? Which is good for you in this moment. Give me more information, Big Mom. More information, please. One more. Complete the sentence. Thank you, girlfriend. Okay. All right. Actually. All right. So the first card that came out is Love Begins. And I know some of y'all like love. This don't feel like love. Okay. We had financial and material changes. Oh, Big Mama just said, some of y'all might be questioning why Spirit is telling you to move out of the way and move around, but they ain't providing the finances that you need. And this is why you frustrated on your spiritual journey. Some of y'all trying to figure out why would Spirit send a warning for you to move around and then not provide the financial means for you to do so. That's it. Yeah, we have choose wisely here, with a lot of you guys having to make decisions here to move around and where. Okay, we have the crown chakra, and we have patience. This is why. Okay, they're telling you to be patient. I mean, from some of our past readings, I don't know how damn patient they want us to be around this joint, but I'm definitely getting some frustration. At least I'm feeling from weird. Okay, I can hear y'all now. I hear y'all spiritually. Y'all fifth dimensional persons are talking, and they're saying, why would you make me get stuck? Yeah, some of y'all lost y'all sources of income. Some of y'all income is stagnant. Some of y'all waiting on money. Somebody stole from some of y'all. Bad investments. Okay. Yeah. And some of you guys can't save no matter what you do. Yeah. They saying be patient, child. I don't know how patient they want you to be when they talking about shit about the amp up and be looking crazy around here. Okay. This came in kind of kitty sideways like that. The transformation card. Okay. So a lot of you are going through a very strong transformation right now. And they're telling you to focus on your shadow work. Okay. Focus on your shadow work so that you can transform. Okay. So, Big Mama just showed me money, right? But the money is coming in an energy form. So, it's not physical money. It's the energy. Okay. The energy of money. Okay. Big Mama is saying change the energy of money. Ancestor money. Okay. That's what I did that. That was one of the things I did. I went on Amazon and ordered some ancestor money. And let me tell you something, honey. I took me a Sharpie and went to writing on that money, what the fuck I wanted, honey. And I was burning that ancestor money. You hear me? And I had ended up getting some Korean money from this guy at a truck stop because I had bought him a smooth Slurpee thing. This Korean guy, I burnt that shit and I wrote on that with a Sharpie that I was abundant and money comes to me easily, frequently, and abundantly. I used to listen to Les Brown. I used to turn that shit up. And I used to be in my room crying, talking about, I am abundant. I am abundant. Money is mine. It is friendly to me. We belong together. We are married. But listen, I might have sounded crazy. I know my kids is probably in the other room like, this bitch is crazy as hell. But listen, y'all. Within 2 years, I want to say it was 2 years. Within 2 years, I ended up getting my CDL license. I moved my ass from New York down to Georgia. I bought a fucking house cash. I bought a vehicle cash. And I'm not talking about no trashy shit. Okay, I got an Acura truck and I bought a motherfucking 3-bedroom house cash in 2 years. So tell me manifestations don't work. Kiss my ass. Y'all burn y'all some ancestor money. It ain't that expensive. Okay? Do them money rituals. Okay? If you want to practice some magic, that's where the fuck you start. Start with that money, honey. Get that abundance in order. Okay? Because it works. All you got to do is believe it, child. Temptation came in sideways. Okay? And listen, I didn't have a lot of money, but I bet you I burnt me a couple of them regular dollar bills too. I think the most I burnt was a $10 bill, girl. I ain't had that much money, okay? But yeah, I wrote on that shit too. Okay? And I took my credit cards out my purse and the ashes from the ancestor money, I rubbed that shit all over my credit cards. Okay? And every time some money came to me, whether it was digital, whether it was physical or whatever, I made sure that I told the ancestors, I appreciate you. Thank you for this. Thank you for this abundance. Because listen, y'all, money really don't have no value. Let me tell you how I know, and this is how you should know. If President Biden got on the news right now and when it did a press conference and said, oh, okay, y'all, from now on, US dollars don't mean nothing. In order for you to pay your mortgage, you have to pay with leaves from an oak tree. Let me tell you something, baby. Tomorrow, it'll be people toe tagged in the street over oak tree leaves. Okay? The value is placed on it based off of your belief. If they tell you it's valuable, okay, then it's valuable. So it's about your belief. Do you believe you deserve it? Or are you one of them people talking about money is the root of all evil? That'll fuck you up too. Okay? Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money. When you're willing to do anything for money, that's when it becomes bad. Money is not evil. Doing wicked things in order to obtain it is evil. Okay? So change your mind. Because I grew up like that too. Okay? I'm telling you, I grew up like that too. In Christianity, they used to teach us all your riches and all of your wealth is you get that when you die and go to heaven. I'm telling you, they taught us that shit. They did. They say, it's all right. Don't worry about what's going on earth. You might be going through some things. You struggling. It's all right, girl. I struggle too. That's the way Christian women used to groom the little girls. It's going to be all right, girl. Just go home. Live on in them projects. Everything going to be fine. God going to work it out. You going to go to heaven. You got to die and go on up there to heaven. And the streets going to be paved with gold. And you're going to be living in a mansion. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like 14, 15 years old, bitch, why I can't have a mansion right here? I'm riding around seeing mansions. Why I got to die to get a mansion? Make this shit make sense. I'm just saying. That didn't make sense to me. I gotta wait till I die to be abundant? I don't fucking think so. Hell no. We finna undo them thoughts like right now. Okay? I got on that shit ASAP. Well, it took me 30 some odd years. But I figured it out. Okay? Next, we have disruption, okay? And I mean, coming in side by side, who's fucking surprised that you're disturbed here, okay? Like, you know, yeah, there's a lot of disturbing things, happening around us. But especially the situation with money, okay? I want you guys to focus, okay? And it's difficult. Listen, the poverty mindset is one of the most difficult things to break. That's one of the most difficult things to conquer. If you don't listen to motivational speakers, you guys should start. Personally, one of my favorites is Les Brown. I listen to many people, but Les Brown is one of my favorites because his testimony is so powerful and so crazy to me. How he had cancer and he had a death sentence and he believed himself out of like death. How he bought his first house and it was a lien on it and they kicked his elderly mother out in the street and she was sick. I mean, his testimony is just unbelievable to me. It made me appreciate, you know, my little low income house and I was living in at the time. Okay. So You know, find some motivational speakers. If somebody speaks to your heart, you know, go and research them and listen to their information and obtain whatever it is you need to obtain. But even when I was dead broke, y'all, I used to turn in positive affirmations on, and I used to let that shit rock. I used to have my whole house. I used to be like, fuck that. I would open the windows to make sure it was good energy, good flow going through that mug. I went to the metaphysical store and got me a citrine stone. Damn, I just almost bit my damn tongue. When it got me a citrine stone, I think I paid like $10 for one that was like a nice size. I cleaned my floors, swept and mopped everything, and put that bitch in the corner where they told me to put it. And I put that citrine stone, and I would walk around that house, and I'd be doing my chi, and I'd be like, this money is coming. I am abundant. I am abundant. I deserve it. I've been through hell. Where's my reward? And I would stand there and I would have my hands in the air and I'd be like, Spirit, give me my reward. I earned it. I worked for it. Y'all would have thought I was crazy. But like I told y'all, in 2 years, baby, I bought a house cash and bought me a motherfucking Acura truck. Cash. Okay? Paid off. Nice shit. Okay? 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house. Cash. By my damn self. I didn't get no help with that. No loan, no nothing. No mortgage. Okay? That's how strong your belief system is. Authority. Take authority over your life. Take authority over your abundance. Okay? Take authority over your surroundings, what it is that's happening around you. You know, we always throw this accountability word around, but when are we going to start taking accountability for the situations that we in? Do I have to live in poverty just because my family came from poverty? Do I have to be a poor ranch farm hand just because my family was, sharecroppers? Do I have to do what it is that my family did? Can I be that one person that steps outside of the box and do something different and make a different type of difference in my world? Is it okay? Do I have permission? The answer is yes. You don't have to be what your mother or your father aspired for you to be. You don't have to be what your husband or your wife wants you to be. You don't have to be what your children or your sisters or brothers or aunties or whoever want you to be. You can be whoever the fuck you want to be. What do you believe? Do you believe in yourself? How many celebrities do you know that are celebrities that tell you, oh, I never thought that I would be a rapper. I never thought I would be an actress. I wanted to be a teacher. I didn't even want to do this shit. Think outside the box. Take some authority and accountability over your own life, your own situation. What is happening in your world? Okay? Are you doing the best that you can do to manifest? Are you making sure that anytime those negative thoughts come into your head, into your mind, into your body, and try to tell you what you're not capable of, are you shunning those thoughts? Are you correcting that behavior? Okay? Are you telling that energy, you don't get to live here? You don't get to rent space in my head rent free. You don't get to do that. Okay? Get out of here. I am not poor. Okay? No, I am not. Y'all getting ready to celebrate something in threes. Rejoice in celebration. Something is coming to you guys in threes. Okay? Big Mama just said it. Something's coming in threes for you to celebrate. Okay? Y'all might be popping open some champagne, some wine or something. Okay? We have balance. This is what some of y'all gonna be celebrating. Okay, balance. Balancing your energy, balancing your chakras, balancing your life, balancing the things that's happening around you. Okay, just learning how to balance in the world, but creating balance. Okay, creating balance, and don't just try to succeed. Okay. All right. Don't just try to succeed. And I know I have to tell my sons this sometimes. You know, I remember when my boys were younger and I was out and I was working, and I remember having jobs that I fucking absolutely hated, man. I used to hate to go to some of these. I used to be like, bro. And what I had to learn was how to shift the energy in my favor. I remember I would start jobs, and within like 3-4 months, I started loving going to work. I started loving it because I used to change the energy to where everything worked in my favor. If I said today was gonna be a good day, everybody had a good day. I remember I used to leave jobs and people used to cry. They used to be like, "Oh my God, it's about to be so fucking boring when you leave. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to quit too. I'm gonna have to find me somewhere else to work. I can't work here without you, Queen." Like, you have to learn to take accountability for your situations. I get people all the time, "Oh, my boss is this, and my coworkers are like that." Y'all, you can control all of that shit. Try a little chi. It's called Qigong. Okay? Get that chi up in you. All right? Learn how to control the energy around you. Learn how to vibrate. Okay? Everybody run around here vibrating too damn low. You feel me? We run around here letting other people control our attitude, and we at work pissed off, and I hate this job. I need to go find me somewhere else to work. No, you make them motherfuckers go find somewhere else to work. Okay? I like getting $28.90 an hour. Fuck you. You go find somewhere else to work. Okay? I'm gonna keep my damn job. I got bills to pay. I got children to take care of. I got food to buy. Okay? Fuck all that. Listen, I learned to control my environment. I remember it was a time when my bosses would call me in the office and be like, who you don't like here? I used to be like, what? We finna get rid of whoever fuck you don't like. We love you. You want to be a manager? I used to be like, hell no. It's too much responsibility. Shit, you can give me the money, but I do not want to be a manager. But yeah, listen, control. You gotta learn to control that energy, bro. Get that chi up in your system, yo. Let me tell you something. Your ass to start practicing qigong. Give it 6 months, motherfucker. I promise you, you'll be walking around this bitch controlling whole neighborhoods. Play with it if you want to. You be walking down the street like there ain't gonna be no violence today. It won't be no accidents today. And I guarantee you it won't be. Listen, I'm trying to tell you something. You better write that shit down. Quigong. Qigong. Research. All right, we got base chakra. We got triumphant success. Look at this, though. You successful, but your ass is buried in the ground. Ain't nobody got time for that, okay? I don't want to be buried in the ground to be successful. I want to be outside of the... This is how I want to be successful. Okay? Can I have my sword, like, on the side of me? Like, what? This is how I got to get success? You know how much hell you got to go through to gain success like this? I don't fucking think so. Queen, no. Okay? I'm leaving that life behind. Next, we got the heart chakra. Okay? Listen, I'm telling you, chi. Get that chi. And the mudras that I be telling y'all about. When y'all over here thinking it's the Illuminati. Oh, Illuminati. This is the devil. This is the devil. No, it's not. No, it's not. Go look up hand mudras. You want me to tell you why they demonize stuff? So y'all will stay the fuck away from it. Everything that's good for you, they tell you it's bad. So you can stay your ass away from it. So they can use that shit against y'all's asses. Some of y'all need to sit there. Y'all be seeing them Chinese monks. Like that little monkey on Lion King. Sitting there with his hands like this. In the tree. With his damn, in the Indian style. Sitting there like this. Why do you think he was doing that? He was meditating. He was meditating. Y'all think this evil. Them ain't devil horns. Them not devil horns. They want you to think they devil horns. You know why they doing it? When you watching TV and they going like this, they manifesting, baby. Control over your ass. Y'all better learn. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Step your game up. Okay? Step your damn game up. Get it together. Okay? Become in harmony with yourself so you can get in harmony with people, with the universe, with the opposite sex. Okay? With everything and everyone around you. Okay? That's what you got to do. Spirit say use your intuition. What's your problem? You know, I was watching this video. And this dude was sitting asking these questions to these people. And do y'all know everybody don't have an intuition, bitch? Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that everybody don't have, like, okay, you know how some of us, we have that instinct? Like, you be like, uh-oh, don't go that way. Or you might hear a little voice in your head. It could sound like your mama or, or somebody that you love or whatever. You're like, don't do that. Don't eat that. Don't drive over there. Don't go over there, right? people don't have that shit, y'all. I didn't know that. I thought we all had intuitions and stuff. But some people don't have it. So yeah. Yeah, Spirit is telling you to get your shit together, okay? And get in sync with the world around you so you can get in control of some things, okay? Because a lot of y'all, because we've been so stripped of so many things, so much information, so much power, we've been lied to about so much stuff, some of us just don't know who we are. Like that monkey bop symbol beside his head and said, you don't even know who you are. A lot of us are in that position where we done forgot who we are. We done forgot that we're powerful. We done forgot that we can control. Listen, X-Men, superheroes. What's that motherfucker name on X-Men? The dude in the wheelchair. I forgot his damn name, but the one that controlled everybody's thoughts and all that shit. They was just trying to tell y'all something. I don't know why we don't like to listen. I don't know why we don't understand. And we should look at stuff like that. Like, and I know it sounds stupid because it's like, okay, those are like movies, right? They're comics, for God's sakes. But think about it. You have all of these different characters with all of these different attributes, right? Oh, Professor Xavier, thank you. But you have all these different characters with all these different attributes, right? And by themselves, they're somebody. They are. Storm can control the weather and all of that, you know. You got Wolverine that cut your ass, you know what I'm saying, run fast as hell. All of that stuff, right? You got the little lizard lady and the dude with the wings and shit. Like, you got all of that, right? But when they come together, when you put all, and that's what people need to understand, like, all of us are not going to have the same gifts. Everybody's not going to be good at reading tarot. Everybody's not going to be good at, you know, having a sharp intuition. Everybody's not going to be good at having third eye. Everybody's not going to be good at oracle. Everybody's not going to be a seer. You know, they have a dream or a vision and things come to pass, right? Some of y'all are going to be physically strong. Some of y'all are able to see through people. You get what I'm saying? So we have to learn to control our own. Listen, this is how you know if you really have a spiritual gift, because I'm getting sick of people asking me that, and I'm gonna go on Patreon about this shit too. The way you know you really have a spiritual gift, if you can change your own world and your environment around you. If you can't change your own world and your environment around you, you either don't have a spiritual gift or you ain't good at it. And you need practice, honey. You understand me? If you sitting around moping and crying and miserable every day, and you depressed, and oh God, you scared of everything, and you can't go outside because something gonna happen, and you Tyrone Jr. left you, so you don't know how to get out the bed and put on some clothes and brush your teeth and wash your ass, child. That ain't spiritually gifted. Okay? Because when Tyrone Jr. walked out of my life, I said, okay. All right. We got 3 little people that we got to take care of. Next. Let's put this shit in order and get it together. Next. They need to be disciplined and I don't need to emasculate them. Next. They need a house to live in. Next. I need a few jobs. Next. Put that shit on the list and start checking it off, honey. Ain't shook like booty meat. Wasn't thinking 2 seconds about nothing. I said, what needs to be done? What needs to be done? And I did it. Okay? I moped and fucking complained as I did so. But it got done. Okay? And I didn't have nobody to help my ass. My mama died and my daddy's an asshole. Okay? Have fun with that. Give me some guidance for Widow Dang Big Mama. We going on Patreon later. Patreon. I'm going to go over there and have a real serious conversation with y'all about some shit that I've been over here thinking about. This is a lot of cards. Thank you for the Cash App currently decentering. Okay? But we finna get on Patreon and go in. That's going to be for my VIPs. Because I've been thinking about a lot of shit since I done left America. And we got some shit to talk about. I'm sorry. Okay, I don't know why I'm over here. Okay, listen, the goddess said abundantia. Wasn't we just talking about that? Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. A lot of y'all got abundance coming in towards y'all. Y'all need to change the way that y'all think about abundance. Change the way y'all think about money. Change the way y'all think about receiving. Some of y'all over here walking around feeling guilty about bullshit that happened in 1993, and you still can't get no abundance because you still feel guilty because you had chose the wrong person to have a baby with. And now your son in jail and he got 10 years and it was your fault because his daddy wasn't there. Oh, girl, get over it. Okay? And one thing I can tell you about children that people need to start embracing, some of y'all be putting entirely too much energy into these children because they only children for a short period of time. Child, by the time them children turn 18, 19 years old, they finna leave you, bitch. They finna go find them somebody to do the bang, bang, bang with, and they get the fuck on. Yes, I'm going live on Patreon later, 13 Goddess. Yes, baby. Okay? They finna go, and they finna live their life, and they not finna let you put no monkey wrench in their plans. If you become inconvenient, they gonna throw your ass in a home, come visit you on the damn weekends, bringing you a slice of fruit cake and some coffee, kiss you on your damn forehead, lie about how much they love you, and go back to their life. Them children is not gonna be thinking about y'all ass in a minute. Take care of you. Put you first. Nurture you. Protect you. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying your children don't deserve protection, your children don't deserve a good life. That's not the fuck I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, you have to be the number one priority. Your health, your wealth, your beauty, your understanding, your peace, your wisdom, the shit that people can't explain. You have to put it first. You. Some of y'all wrap so much of yourself into y'all children. When them children disappoint y'all, y'all die heartbroken. Y'all die from a broken heart because your son called you a bitch. 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 Nigga, where you at? Send me your location. I'm still healthy enough to fight a bitch. You can call me a bitch if you want to. Yes, I am. I am. I am a bitch. But you ain't got no right to tell me that. That's my child. And I'm going to beat your ass when I see you. It's on sight. Y'all have to learn that. Stop holding on to these children like they're your possession. That's my son. That's my daughter. Some of y'all got grown-ass kids running around here acting like straight-up children because y'all don't know how to parent properly. Don't you know your parenting style has to switch up with each stage your children go through? When they start school, you have to start parenting a different type of way because now they at school talking to these dumb-ass kids and these crazy-ass teachers. Then when they turn teenagers and they in middle school, you got to change it up again because now they getting peer pressure from drugs and sex. Then when they get in high school, you got to change that shit up again because now they finna be driving and having sex. Like, evolve already. What the fuck? I'm sorry. I had to parent y'all real quick. Next, we have Vesta, home. Your household situation is improving either through a move or a healthy change in the occupants. Next, we have Sarasvati, the arts. Express yourself through creative activities. Next, we have Lakshmi. She says, bright future. Stop worrying. Everything is going to be fine. And somebody just dropped something. I don't know if y'all heard it, but we're going to take that as a sign from the Spirit. Spirit say, stop worrying, child. Shit, everything going to be all right if you let it. Okay? Ishtar says boundaries. These are all goddesses, by the way, y'all. This is feminine energy. Ishtar says boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and your energy. Okay? Learn to tell people no. It's okay. All right? Some of y'all feel guilty because y'all told y'all child they couldn't have ice cream back in, 15 years ago. Y'all be doing weird shit. Y'all got to stop. Okay? Stop beating yourself up. But listen, parenting don't come with a book. If you fucked up, say you sorry and keep it moving. Shit, that'll be all right. Next, we have Mother Mary. She says, expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. And listen, faith without works is dead. Do your damn work. You hear me? Manifest. Speak them positive affirmations over your life, over your finances, over your health, over your beauty. Okay? Protect yourself. Especially if you're living in America. Lord have mercy. Excuse me. Next we got Pelly. She says divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Be honest. Don't lie to yourself what you want. You want to be a millionaire or no? Okay? Because I'm down with millions. I just ain't finna sell my soul for the shit. I ain't doing it. Okay? Next we got Amy. She says leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. Okay? What is it that you actually want? And what are you going to do to actually get? Okay? That's the real tea. Ma'at says fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner, okay? So for those of y'all a little frustrated about your finances, Spirit say it's okay, okay? It might look like they over here dragging you through the mud, but just be patient, okay? Like they told your ass earlier. We got Butterfly Maiden. She says transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Remember I told y'all about this position of your hands? See how she got her hands up in the air, receiving? Practice that. Okay? And go look up mudras too. Stop letting these people tell you that this is the devil. It's not. Stop letting them tell you that this is the 666. No, it's not. It's not. Okay? The ancients will tell you that. Go research it. Don't listen to me. Go research the shit. They call mudras. Mudras. M-U-D-R-A-S. Look at that. All right? We have Aphrodite. She says inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Get to twerking. I'm just saying. Okay? Or go do that CeeLo Green challenge everybody do. How can I possibly be ridiculous when my flow is freaking conspicuous? I don't know the words, but I remember that song. Call me. That should be on my damn news feed every day. And I'll be around. Okay? But yes, that's y'all damn reading, okay? We going on Patreon. Yes, I will be on Patreon later. I got some shit to talk to the Patreons about. I don't know if we going to do a reading or if we just going to have some real talk or whatever we going to do. But we going on Patreon. Yes, we is. For the VIPs and the VIPs only. Okay? Don't be talking about me. I know my mouth's still crooked. Okay? Because I just had surgery. But I don't look that bad, I don't think. But we're going to be on Patreon in a little bit. Okay, I'm finna chillax. I'm going to give me something to eat. And do some things. And try not to take a nap. Because y'all know I will go to sleep on your ass. Girl, listen. Okay? Listen, thank you so much to each and every one of my moderators. You guys are freaking awesome. You're great. You're fantastic. You're the best. Okay? I just need you guys to know that. But I will see you guys on Patreon in a little bit. I'm still trying to put together what exactly I'm doing here with my channels and Patreon and all that other stuff. But in the meantime, in between time, we just gonna freestyle until we figure out a plan. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for the cash apps. Thank you for the super chats and all of that. Thank you for everybody who's joining the Patreon. Okay? I will see you guys in the next video, which will be on Patreon. Later.